Good morning, Heber-Overgaard. We are here today at the Heber-Overgaard Community Food Bank, and we're going to be interviewing those who run it and what it's all about and who's welcome and how it interacts with the community, because I understand you guys even help with the senior center.
Hi, this is Dee Ramon.
Hi, this is Dick Bradford.
Hi, this is Debbie Bradford.
Here we are.
What day is it?
Friday.
Let's get the messing around out of the way first,
All right.
right? It's always a fun day.
Is Jack off?
Jack's off.
Jack's off.
Are you
I'm
off? You're
today.
not working?
No.
All right.
It's always good to have Jack off. Good God, and I feel like a 9-year-old kid when I do that. All right, well, here we are, Heber-Overgaard. It's 46 degrees outside right now. Beautiful sunny day in the 85933. I think I've got that right one time. Yep, we're here and we're at the Heber-Overgaard Community Food Bank, and we've got 3 guests with us today. Dee,
Yeah.
you
Dee
want to
Ramon?
start it off? Who
Dee
wants to
Ramon, how are you?
Well, you know, wait. Let's joke around a little bit.
Okay.
You know, we've had a hell of a great week.
Well,
We have.
We have. We've done a lot of things in the community. We've actually had a very big sponsor of ours stop by. Actually, Terry Rutherford and I went down to the casino in Payson, and we kidnapped him, and we brought him up here.
what's the name of that casino in Payson?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Matazal.
Mad as hell?
Mad as hell.
Mad as hell.
There you go,
Right.
because you walk out of there empty pockets.
Yeah. Well, not always.
Not always.
No, Terry beat that monkey
Well, I
up.
beat that monkey up, didn't I?
Yeah, Mike Williams, one of our
One of our good friends.
yeah,
Good supporters.
brothers, big supporters.
Biker.
He was biker. He was down there. Actually, I don't know. You probably read the post I put out there.
Yeah.
Him and I have been together. We've been buddies for 35, 40 years. I was in his wedding. He was in my wedding. We hadn't gotten to see each other in a long time, and we sure made up for it the other night, didn't we?
It was a good time.
Yeah, we kidnapped him, brought him
Oh,
up
yeah.
here at Heber-Overgaard. He
Never been up here before, had
he
you?
had never been. No, actually, he had.
Oh,
Him and I and some other buddies rode up here and harassed my aunt a long, long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And Mike, gosh darn it, good to see you, and thanks for helping us out with our cause. It was great having you spend the night. Yep.
What else has the Amigos got going there this
Well,
month?
we got a few things going.
We got another podcast next Friday.
We're going to be interviewing Alan Gillis. I don't know if anybody recognizes his name. He's pretty popular in the community. He heads up Heber-Overgaard Search and Rescue, and
Right.
we're going to be talking to him about some important things. And then we're going to probably extend our shenanigans on the following week. We're going to be at Casey McGovern's house
Yeah.
in his man cave.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting around pretty good. Mark McClellan, yeah. He's got the Copper Top Bar here, and it's sort of a private club.
So you didn't.
You didn't mention that. Yeah, I didn't mention. Okay, it's private club. Shh. But we're gonna go see him, and we're just having a hell of a lot of fun. Hey, also Tiffany, I see somebody taking a photo right now. So Tiffany, this bottle of moonshine, we love you for doing what you do for us. It's a bottle of moonshine that actually we got from Casey McGovern's place, the 260 Distillery, and
Brewery?
you need to come get this from us before we drink it, and that may be
That's
that may be as early as 4 o'clock today.
It is Friday
It
afternoon.
is Friday, yeah. But yeah, Casey, we're coming to see you, and Tiffany, we got this bottle for you. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to, of course, Chrissy Ross.
Christy Ross.
Chrissy
Yes.
Ross
Makes all of our cups.
And Dee,
Dee was with her.
She presented us with these really great mugs. And thank you, ladies. We really love you. Okay, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead, Terry.
Well, go ahead, Terry. You can kick it off.
Dick and Barb Bradford. My goodness.
Who?
Dick
What?
and Deb. Dick and Deb.
yeah.
Dick and Deb.
You said Barb, but you know,
How about Barb
she
and Dick?
can't kick you
All
from
right,
over here.
I know. I can't keep them straight. We got so many people there. Great to see you guys. Thank you. And you're going to tell us all about the Heber-Overgaard Community Food Bank, how you help this community and people.
Would you like to know about the beginning of it?
Yeah,
How we
we'd like to
started
know
out?
how'd you get started, what brought this on.
What's our address here? Where are we at?
2841 State Route 260.
So how long have you guys been doing a food bank here in Heber-Overgaard?
We've been doing it since 2020.
All right, good.
And we were at the Catholic Church
Right.
over on the 277, and the Catholic people had done it for 13 years, and they kind of aged out of it, and it went dormant. And our pastor at the Methodist Church, Noni Dai, put together a group of people to resurrect the food bank.
Resurrect, good word.
Good resurrect, because it was dead. So we started up, we had a meeting in January of 2020 and put it together with people who wanted to volunteer, and I got volunteered, and Debbie got volunteered at that point in time. So we started up in March of 2020 at the Catholic Church.
So you're coming up on 6 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in time to be shut down by the pandemic. But we didn't go down. We were working out of a 4-car garage, and we didn't shut down. We wore masks, and we were outside the whole time because everything was done outside.
Cool.
So we were there up until last May, and at the time we took it over, they served about 80 people a month. We're now up to almost 400 people a month.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that just people from our community, or how far out do we go?
Basically over to Pinedale and over to Forest Lakes in
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah, good. 400 people a
Yeah,
month?
Right.
Wow, that's amazing.
And since we've been here, we've gone up 100. Well, and the last year, it was decided with the Catholic Church they needed to expand, so they asked if we could find a different place. So we looked and looked and looked and ended up here. We came in here in, I think, March of this year, and our owner made a lot of changes in here for what it was before to give us room to move around. So we opened in June with about 240 people per month, and since then it's gone up to almost 400 per
Wow.
month.
We do serve almost 400. I mean, when we're here, there's one day, there's 70 people sometimes coming through here in a day, so.
Well, and the bags that you see over here, people can come 2 times a month.
Yeah.
And so that 400 really works out to about 275 households.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
That's-
A lot of need.
As far as the number of meals, we don't know. We don't know how they use their food.
Gotcha.
They could split it up many different ways.
Sure.
and it may last a whole month, so.
Right. But so you were saying you guys got started back in 2020.
2020, yeah.
Okay. And now you've moved here to this location.
And we opened up in June.
And how are you guys being supported?
Well, the United Food Bank in Mesa supplies us with food twice a month. They bring produce up, they bring canned goods up, and some meat,
Okay.
protein. We supplement with buying meat from the Heber market
nice.
about once every 2 months.
Okay.
We buy that meat with donations that we have. We also get meat from Little Colorado Meats in Springerville
Wow.
with
Okay.
hamburger that they do, and that's through a grant that the
Arizona Food Bank Network.
Arizona Food Bank Network supplies for us. So
Okay. And then financially, how do you guys get supported?
Money.
donations.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with that one because you cannot believe how many people come in and donate food, and while they're here, they drop off money.
That's incredible. But that
it's
shows
phenomenal.
the population we have here in town.
It does.
And I always talk about that.
Yeah, no, we love this community, and they're so good to us.
Yeah.
And we've just been, we kind of took a little bit of a chance coming here, because our
Yeah.
expenses went from $100 a month at the church to somewhere between $1,400 and $2,000 a month.
That's a big increase. That's
Yeah,
huge.
it really was. And we were a little worried about that. We had some people that were willing to
Step up.
foster us or, continue to donate for us. But we were scared.
Well, sure.
But we're not
Rightly so.
anymore.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
no, it's been
So
great.
we want the community to come and give you guys more money.
Yeah.
Right? That
Yes.
would be a nice thing.
Oh, that would be great, yeah. And if we want to talk about that, we're a
501(c)(3).
501c3 through the federal government, and we're also the qualified charitable organization through the state.
Interesting.
And that's a great deal for anybody that pays Arizona taxes. If you have to pay taxes, you give us up to as a couple $987, and the state will give you a check back.
We've heard about this.
Yeah.
I think
We first
three
heard about this
previous
over
shows
school.
we've done.
No, it's a similar, so
It
it's
is similar,
similar
but
to
it's not the
it's
same?
not the same, but
Oh.
very similar, so you can do both. Even
Oh.
better, you can do both. So you can do $400 to the school of your choice and get that back. And the QCO, also the senior center, us and the senior center are the only two QCOs in this area. So you can, it's a great deal.
That's important to know.
And if you pay taxes, it's a wonderful deal. Why
Absolutely.
give money to the state when you can select where your money goes?
Right.
It goes back to the
Sure.
community. We think we spend it better than the state.
I think so.
Just maybe a little.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I'm curious. What kind of foods do you have in here? Do you have any fresh vegetables or fruits or anything?
I think it just looks almost like Safeway.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
And I tell people when they come, it varies because it depends what we get donated.
Right.
We try to have produce as best as we can.
Right.
What is delivered to us, and as we said, meat. So we supplement the meats. We try to have good proteins, peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
People ask, what can I give? Peanut butter and jelly. Everybody loves peanut butter and jelly.
So Dee,
Except me.
Everybody but Terry, he's learned.
So Dee, I have a question for you, or actually either one of you three. Why are cantaloupes and honeydews the saddest fruits?
That's an excellent question.
Because they're always feeling melancholy. I know, that was kind of weak. Okay. And while we're talking,
So we try to give a good variety of food to our customers, and they appreciate it. I mean, that's why it's grown a lot, why we have a lot of people. But yet we want to get the word out, because every time I work here, there's somebody that says, I didn't even know you were here.
That's why we're here.
Yeah,
Right,
we're
I
trying
didn't know
to-
you
that's
existed.
why we're here
We
today.
want anybody in the community that has food insecurity, that needs help, needs to know we're here.
Right.
And needs to be comfortable coming in.
And that's what we wanted to also start talking about too a little bit here. How does a person go about becoming, one of your
customers. Yeah.
Oh, well, it's really very simple. All you have to do is come in, if you've got an electric bill or something that will show that you are a resident of this area.
Physical address or something.
Yeah, and then a driver's license or some kind of, some kind of ID.
Something that says you're from the area, just like Terry
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that information after you get that
So
from those
they
people?
fill out a form, and because we're part of United Food Bank and Feeding America, there's a program called Link to Feed, and we put all that information into the computer. It's very private. Nobody looks at that unless they're part of the food bank.
Right.
And that's really all it is, based on household size. So if you're a household of 1 to 4, you get what we call 1 serving, and then 3 to 8 is 2 servings.
Okay.
Now, I noticed these 2 boxes that are sitting beside us. I got a couple photos of those also. What's that about?
That's a service.
Is that a serving?
That's one of the programs. We have what we call TFAP, Emergency Food Something Program.
Assist program.
And it comes from United Food Bank, and it always has some good proteins in it, usually peanut butter or beans. They're very, very high on beans. Usually some canned fruit or canned vegetables, maybe some tuna fish, some rice, that kind of thing. So it's tried to be balanced.
So just like Safeway.
Yeah. I don't see a liquor department, though, Terry. Is there liquor here?
We do have 1 bottle of Martinelli's sparkling cider that nobody seems to want.
Oh,
See?
That's what
my
we need.
girlfriend Terry, because she could drink that.
We put it out on the table and nobody takes it.
So I have a question. When you get people's ID from their heating bill or water bill that has their physical address that shows they live here, How do you, so whenever they come back, maybe next week or something, how do you identify them then? Do they have to give all that information to you again?
No, they don't. It's a one-time deal. They do, and something I left out, you do have to qualify. So we have a chart based on household size that they look at and say, my income is below that.
Right.
Okay, so it's on their honor.
So what income do you look at that's below what?
Yeah, what's the threshold? Is there a threshold?
Yeah, so the chart shows the maximum your income can be for that size household to get help.
Are you
Get
going to
it.
tell us the maximum income of that household?
If I had it on the top of my head, I would. Okay.
There's honesty.
To answer your other question, though, what we did when we started here was we would put their name on a little card, kind of the size of a business card, and a number that we can access through Link to Feed. And so we laminate that and give that to them. They hand it to us. We can check them in 15 seconds. Except that we talk too much.
Yeah, Jack does that all the time.
Right, yeah, I'm always yakking. So a household of 4, it shows a annual income of 59,478 or 4,957 a month, or 1,144 a week.
I think a lot of people in this town would qualify for that.
Absolutely, they would.
Yeah.
I
It's
think we could
amazing.
almost double your participation here.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of people that, are too proud to come.
That was going to be one of my other questions. Pride. Pride really gets in to, Americans are prideful.
They are.
They don't want to be helped.
No,
They want to get
no.
up, grab their boots and pull them on and get up and do their stuff. But a lot of them can't.
That's absolutely
And
right.
pride shouldn't come into living
No,
and eating.
One of the things that's interesting is during the holidays when there were so many people coming in and out, I had, I think, 3 different people say to me, I don't want to take food from here because I know there's people that need it a lot worse than me. And those people that said that are the people that really needed
Really
it.
need it. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. Pride hurts people, and don't be prideful and go ahead and come in. And if you need
Yeah.
something, come in and see. Come in and
It's
see.
like going to Safeway. It's not, there's no shame in it.
See, and that's what we got to erase from the community is people feel that shame. But you guys are here to help them. And everybody, you never know when one day your day is up to come and have to get some help.
Right. If I wish there was one more person here. Her name is Vicki Bobian and her husband Rob Pekka. We kind of partner with them to do what we do. And you walk in on a day that Vicki's here, you may be here a half an hour because she's gonna make you laugh and cry and whatever.
That's good. That's awesome.
Hey, one little question for me. What did the grape say when it got stepped on?
Ouch.
Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Okay, that's it for me today. I'll show myself to the door.
I was waiting for when does a cook mean? Yeah, when does a cook mean? When he beats the eggs and whips the cream.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me get to the mic here. Hang on. Let's hear one more. Or should it be
There you go.
taking advantage of our sound effects?
So we were talking about you guys need more volunteers or monetary donation.
Volunteers. Again, an incredible story. We have a number of volunteers that have been with us the entire time. I have people come in all the time and say, I want to volunteer and I really want to use them. But we actually need fewer volunteers here than we did at the Catholic Church.
Nice.
Okay.
And so we're having a little bit of difficulty, incorporating new volunteers. And it's not that we don't want them. We've had some really quality people to come in, but our volunteers come and work like little dogs and
And you guys are
Come
successful
back
at
again.
that. So really,
Yeah.
you could use a lot more
Product.
money.
Product and money.
money.
But that's good to know. So
Yeah.
the community can stop by and just drop off $20 if that's what they got in their pocket, and that helps a lot.
Or
doesn't
they
it?
can write a check for a couple $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and-
you could be an amigo brother, and we could go down and get some stuff and bring it here. What do you say, guys?
And deliver it. Yeah.
Yeah, the amigos want to kick in. We're going to take care of you later this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Actually, next week, I guess.
Next week.
What's your hours?
We are open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 1. And I wanted to tell the story about the Eagle Scouts. So we had an Eagle Scout that his project was to make these boxes. And he brought in, how many?
100.
100 birthday boxes. Basically, you can make a birthday party. And there were like carts coming in and extra money. It was just so impressive.
Really?
And a young man. So impressive that he thought of us and contributed to us. What a great, as you said, a great community.
Yeah, and Dee, while you're talking about that, I'm looking up at the wall right now. It says, have an upcoming birthday? It's a question mark. Take a birthday box.
And
What?
that's-
And there's a bunch of, are those his?
Those are his. That's
Nice.
the Eagle Scouts, 100 of them.
What's his name again?
Mark Killian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Killian.
Really?
I
Yeah.
can read that from here.
See, you're not as old. You're not as old as they say. But yeah, again, a wonderful story about a great community and helps.
Okay. Terry, I know you have some other stuff eating at you.
Oh man, you guys got into some good stuff, and I just like to commend these folks for all the work they do,
Thank you.
all the
Yeah.
charity that goes on in this community. It's just amazing. And I like what we do because people listen to our podcast
Yep.
on YouTube and Spotify, and they know that this community is really a good community, and they come out of the woodwork all the time to help their fellow citizens.
Check us out. Again, check us out on YouTube. Just Amigos Brotherhood Charities. We do our podcast every week, generally on Fridays, and we would love to have you subscribe. And there's
Hit that
rumor-
subscribe button. That
Yeah, hit
helps
the
us out.
subscribe button. There's a rumor you'll be rewarded.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into that right now.
There's a rumor
Yeah.
in Overgaard?
No.
Yeah, we'd love to have people subscribe, hear what we have to say, and we would also really appreciate if you've got a business, a charity, I don't know, whatever, here in town, we want to hear from you because we want to talk to you about your business, your charity, whatever it is you're into. Get a hold of Terry Rutherford. He'd be the guy to talk to. He'll set you on the calendar and we'll get you on there. But community, veterans, kids, that's what we're about.
Yes. We try
Always.
to do that with all we can.
I was curious, you mentioned that you get some vegetables here. Are those on a certain day of the week or something of that nature?
We get, when the United Food Bank truck comes, we get a lot of vegetables then. And that's twice a month. That's the second Wednesday and the third Monday of the month. And that's when we get our meat and our canned goods and our vegetables. We've got a 12-foot long cooler that we put in when we took over this building, or leased this building, that cost about $12,000, and that's where we store all the veggies, which at the other facility we had no place to store anything, so it all went out that one day.
I remember you guys had some refrigerators there and stuff, and some freezers, I believe.
A lot of these, some of these.
But a lot of that stuff you just can't have or couldn't have at that place. It was a garage. There was
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there was any cooling or heat or anything in there.
There was
So,
kind of a heater.
yeah.
Kind of.
Sometimes on warm days it was a heater.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to plug, so we work very closely with Nature's Nursery,
Oh.
and about once a month they get some produce, and at the end of their Saturday when they're done, they bring all that to us. And in return, we give them any kind of produce that we can, because a lot of times the produce we get is pretty close to being done.
Right.
So we give anything like that back to Nature's Nursery for their animals.
Oh, good. Good.
Also, one of the things that people are concerned about is, especially people donating, is, do you take expired food? Well, we would prefer to have non-expired food.
Canned
but
food. Canned, of course you wouldn't serve anything.
No. Just non-perishables.
Right.
But if we do get expired food, we have a container that we put outside, and our customers can go through that. And a lot of times, it's still very usable. And so nothing goes to waste here.
That's typically just a use-by date, isn't
Yeah,
it?
use-by.
It's still consumable,
Yeah.
but the use date is expired.
Correct, absolutely.
I've had Vienna sausages that were
Vienna sausages don't go
maybe
bad.
2 years old.
They're like
8 years out
spam,
of
they
date.
live forever.
And I can tell you, I didn't get harmed by the least. No, not in the least.
I think we did have a 2007 one.
Wow, Vienna sausage? Do you still got it?
No.
No? All right, I'm leaving.
Somebody took it.
No, I'm taking it.
But we check every can that comes in,
Right.
and if it's good, we put it here, and if it's not so good, we put it out there. and
I'm going to give you
people-
my phone number, okay?
Well, Dee, Dick, and Deb, we really appreciate you guys having
Yeah, thanks for the
time
info.
with us.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you so much. This is great.
And yeah, we'll get this out on Facebook and our podcast channels at YouTube and Spotify.
And I wanted to also mention, I wanted to thank...
Amigo Brotherhood Charities.
Amigo Brotherhood Charities. I wanted to also thank J.R. Booker at Epic Motorsports. We are putting together a Kawasaki. We're not putting it together. We're making sure it's top-notch and right. And we came across a part that it needed, and Epic Motorsports, thank you. Thanks for the donation of that part. Man, we sure
Yeah,
we sure
that was
appreciate
awesome.
you.
That saved us $100.
It did. And so we're getting help by people from way out of the community, and we sure appreciate it. Hey, listen, last thought. In the event of his demise, Humpty Dumpty agreed to be scrambled and donated to a local food pantry. So I'd like to encourage everybody else to do the same thing. Donate to the food pantry.
That's right.
Come on.
Can we give you your P.O. box so if they want to
Yes.
donate?
Oh, sure,
directly?
sure.
It's Heber-Overgaard Community Food Bank, P.O. Box 3058, Heber-Overgaard, 85933.
So next week we're going to be where, Terry?
Oh, we're going to be at the senior center again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talking to who?
Yeah, Alan Gillis,
So-
Search and Rescue.
Hey, we want to thank everybody listening to us, and until next week, have a great week. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.